It's often said that the wisest people learn from other people's mistakes. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you 7 of the most common mistakes that I see both beginner and experienced investors make alike in the cryptocurrency markets so that you can avoid them on your own journey to maximum profits. These mistakes are crucial to avoid if you really want to make those life-changing gains that cryptocurrency can reward anybody out there, right? The markets don't discriminate. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, how much money you have. The markets do not discriminate. It is equal opportunity for all. So without further ado, let's get into these 7 very common mistakes and let the gains be with you. Hey, what's going on? My name is Connor and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. Let's get right into the first mistake that I see many people inside of the cryptocurrency markets make, and it's absolutely catastrophic if you do find yourself making that mistake. And this is to invest more than you can afford to lose. And let me explain why this can be such a catastrophic blow to your portfolio if you find yourself on the losing end of the trade. So we know that Bitcoin is the king in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin decides pretty much how the rest of the market moves. However, with that being said, altcoins are generally known to offer a much higher reward. They are riskier, but of course you can make way more gains with altcoins compared to Bitcoin. So let's give an example of how investing too much can really leave you absolutely wrecked. And let's use an example of a very popular coin. We'll use Terra Luna, right? You guys know I'm bullish on Luna. So let's say that, you were watching videos 2-3 months ago, and, a lot of people were saying how great Terra Luna is, and you decided to buy it at the peak of the market, right? It has an all-time high of $22. So let's say, back in March, April, you were doing your research, and you were just really bullish on Luna. So you decided, hey, I'm going to invest 50% of my portfolio, of my investing portfolio in this altcoin because I think it's going to 100x and I'm going to be able to retire. So you go and you invest 50% of your portfolio when Luna's at $20. What happened? It dropped. It dropped significantly, about 74-75%. So let me ask you, can you afford to lose 75% of half of your investing portfolio? Most people can't afford to lose that. So that is an absolutely catastrophic mistake that I see happen time and time again, is people putting too much money into altcoins and the market turns sour on them. Guys, for altcoins, you need to get in early, right? I was fortunate that, I learned about cryptocurrency earlier on in 2017, and I stuck with it through the bear market. I didn't pay much attention, right? But when it started to kick up a bit in 2020 after the big, crash in March, I really started to go all in again in crypto. So I got in alts early, so I was able to make significant gains because I got in so early, right? But if you don't, well, then you need to understand that it's extremely high risk. And if you buy the top, you can see literally 78% of your money just vanish out of thin air. So that's mistake number 1. You need to avoid this mistake. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. All right, now moving on, mistake number 2 that needs to be avoided to make maximum profits in crypto is to not buy the parabolic move up, right? So we'll go look at the price charts, right? Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, very popular cryptocurrency. Pretty much everybody knows what it is at this point in time. Having a very bullish day, by the way, so that's awesome. See if we have a nice market recovery. So basically, Ethereum made a run up to $4,300. So when we were up here at $4,000, we were in a bit of a euphoric state in the market. Everybody was saying ETH is going to 10K, ETH's going to 15, 20K, and all these emotions start to arise within us, right? We start to feel FOMO, fear of missing out. So you don't want to be buying when you feel these emotions. When you feel that fear of missing out and you get anxiety like, oh my God, if I buy this, I'm going to make so much money tomorrow and I'll be so well off, all of a sudden, stop. Take a deep breath, relax. This is the time to most likely sell, all right? When you have that FOMO and it's telling you got to buy more, usually this is the time to be taking profit. Okay, so rule number 2, mistake number 2, Do not buy the parabolic pumps. You want to be selling the parabolic pumps. This is when you turn your unrealized profits into profits, okay? And we're going to be talking about that in just a little bit of time, but we'll stick to the topic at hand right now, which is sell the parabolic move. Don't buy the parabolic move. You don't want to be the guy that buys the top, right? Because somebody is selling up here at $4,000 Ethereum, and you don't want to be the sucker buying his profits, okay? So that's mistake number 2, needs to be avoided. Sell the parabolic move. Don't buy into the parabolic move. All right, now let's hop right into mistake number 3 that needs to be avoided. It pretty much goes hand in hand with mistake number 2. Sell the parabolic move. Don't buy the parabolic move. Mistake number 3 is to realize profits. Okay, we're here in crypto. We're in it for the tech. Yes, we believe blockchain technology will change the world, is changing the world for the better. But at the same time, we're here to make money. We're here to make gains. So I personally do believe if you don't take any profit, you might be a fool, okay? If you put in $5,000, let's give it another example, right? Let's take a look at Cardano to give this example. So you need to be taking profits. Let's give an example that you invested $5,000 in December when Cardano was at about 16 cents, okay? And now Cardano pumped up to $2. So you went from 16 cents to $2, which is about a 12.5 multiple, all right? So your investment went 12.5x, which means that your $5,000 turned into over $60,000. Now, if you don't take anything off the table, when you turn $5,000 into $60,000, you might be a little bit crazy, okay? At least take out the original $5,000, let alone take out 15, 20, 25, and either diversify it into other investments, which is another mistake we're about to discuss, or go live your life, right? We have a finite amount of time here on planet Earth. We're all going to die. Take the money and go enjoy yourself, all right? You just made $60K from a $5K investment in less than a year, in like 6 months' time. So you need to take profits off of the table. Realize the gains. Don't let your money evaporate from your account, right? We all know the guy that, he's all happy, he made a lot of money with crypto, and then bam, vanished, right? The market turned around on him, and now he's just silent, all right? You don't want to be that guy. Realize profits. And now personally, you guys know, if you watch Crypto Empire, you know that I've said in the past that, I took some profit during this last bull run, but I wish I took more. So this is a mistake that I even make myself, and I don't want you to repeat the same mistake, which is why I'm sharing with you right now. So take your profits. It's absolutely empirical that you do so, because we're all here to make money. Don't let your unrealized gains turn into losses. Critical. Okay, now moving on. Rule number 4, mistake number 4 to avoid at all cost, is being invested into too many projects, too many coins. So there's over like 2,000 cryptocurrencies at this point. There's 8,253 coins on CoinGecko, right? So that's quite a bit. So what I'm trying to say here with this mistake that I see a lot of newer investors make is they're spread too thin. They have, $50 in 50 different projects and 50 different coins. And that makes it very hard to really get those gains that you're after, right? Because, one project can go 50x, one can go 2x, one can stay the same. But, the one that went 50x, you only had like $30 in, and the one that went 2x, you had like a grand in. So what I'm trying to say is you need to not be spread too thin. You need to focus. You need to essentially hyperdrive your investments, like concentrate your funds into coins, into projects that will most likely do well. You don't want to be spread too thin. Personally, I don't like to be in like over 10 altcoins at once. I do own a significant amount of my portfolio in Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin is the king. When we enter into market corrections, altcoins sell off into Bitcoin. We see Bitcoin dominance rise. So you don't want to let your alts lose value in BTC, right? So I own a significant amount of Bitcoin, and then I don't like to be in like over 10 altcoins at once because I don't want to be spread too thin. I want to let my winners really hit big. So that's why I concentrate my investment funds into not too many projects, so that if they do play out the way I would like them to, I really, really get to feel those gains. So don't make the mistake of being spread too thin. And another reason why is you guys saw the ETH gas fees, right? A lot of the smaller cap altcoins are only available on Uniswap. And when gas fees are through the roof, you have $50 in a project and you want to sell, but it costs $100 to sell your token because the gas fees on Ethereum are through the roof. It's just not a good situation to be in. So again, don't spread yourself too thin. You don't want to be the guy with $50 in 50 different coins. No, concentrate your investments. Let those winners hit big and secure the bag. Take profits like we just discussed, right? Don't let those unrealized gains turn into losses. Realize the gains. Pull money out of the market. The market is ever providing. It will always be there for you to invest again, to trade again. So take your profits, feel the money in your own hands, in your own life, and go enjoy yourself. All right, moving on. Mistake number 5 that I see a lot of, this is for the new guys, the newer investors, the newer guys and girls. Don't leverage trade. Stay away from leverage if you're new. If you know what you're doing and you know how to manage your risk and you know how to use the exchanges and you know your technical analysis already and you know how to handle your emotions, have at it. But if you're newer to the markets, there's about a 99% chance that you shouldn't be doing leverage trade. So don't fall into all of the things you see on social media. There's a lot of crafty marketers out there that are promoting, their services with leverage trading, saying they're making X amount and all this kind of stuff, all these bells and whistles. And if you're new, you have no business touching leverage, okay? Start with spot, trade spot, but don't use leverage. Risk management is absolutely key. And when you trade with leverage, it's very easy to over leverage yourself to take on too big of a position size compared to your account, and you can suffer very large losses very quickly, which can wipe your capital in an instant. And we're here to make gains, not lose all of our capital trading with leverage. It's essentially like gambling. You shouldn't be a gambler. You should be a profitable trader. And the way to do that is to manage your risk, go for 3-to-1 risk-reward trades, handle your emotions, take strong entries, take profits. Okay, and if you're newer, you shouldn't be learning with leverage. Plain and simple, stick with spot trading and you will be much better off. All right, now mistake number 6 that needs to be avoided, that a lot of newer investors do make, is they don't understand the concept of market cap. They only look at the price of the coin or the price of the token. We'll give an example, right? We'll use Dogecoin and XRP. We'll use XRP, guys, because a lot of people say XRP is going to $50, $60, $100, right? But you have to understand that XRP has a $30 billion market cap, and it's currently trading at 65 cents. So let's give a hypothetical example. We'll say XRP is going to do 100x. It's going to go to $65, right? That's what the XRP army believes out there. So if that were the case, that means the market cap would also have to go to 100x, and it's at $30 billion now. So that means it would have to go to a $3 trillion market cap. All right, that's pretty far-fetched if you ask me, right? You can be bullish on XRP all you want, but you need to stay in the confines of reality here, all right? So you need to understand market cap. If a coin is 65 cents, it doesn't mean that it can just magically go to $50, all right? Market cap plays a very big role in crypto, and essentially all market cap is how you do determine it, right? Let's look at, we'll look at XRP. To determine market cap, all you do is you multiply the circulating supply by the current price, the current market price of the token. So that means we would multiply 46.244 billion, which is quite a lot, times 65 cents, and this would give us this $30 billion market cap that we have now for XRP. So understand market cap, understand how tokenomics work. Tokenomics are very, very important when it comes to cryptocurrency. Circulating supply compared to the maximum supply, when the coins will be released on the vesting schedule. You need to understand all of these concepts before you go ahead and you dump all of your money into Doge or XRP, because people on TikTok are saying it's going to go to, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, right? Market cap, guys, $3 trillion, $1 trillion for one of these, for Doge or XRP, is kind of far-fetched to me at this point in time, so no market cap. All right, now my 7th mistake that I see both newer and older cryptocurrency speculators make is they go all in on one coin, right? I just gave the example of XRP. I know a lot of people personally that don't really know too much about crypto, but they have all of their crypto money in XRP, or they have it all in Dogecoin. Okay, you need to avoid this mistake, because you need to understand that crypto is pretty similar to stocks in a sense that there's different industries, there's different sectors within the market. We have exchange coins, we have NFT coins, we have network coins like BNB, Ethereum, Bitcoin, right? Polkadot. These power the actual blockchain network. They're used for transactions. They're used to, run smart contracts, etc. So there's many avenues within cryptocurrency that you need to be aware of, right? So don't go all in on one project. It's pretty similar to the traditional stock markets with their companies where you have, the energy sector, you have the food sector, entertainment, etc. Crypto has its own industries, its own sectors, and you need to understand that, and you can diversify yourself within these sectors. And with this being said, what I have noticed from watching the markets for quite a while now is that each sector has its own market cycle. Like, for example, Chainlink is an oracle, right? We have Band, we have API 3 as oracles. I've noticed that when the oracles tend to run, or when Chainlink runs, Chainlink is the market leader for oracles, the rest of them tend to run as well. When DeFi projects start to run, the rest of the DeFi market follows suit. When, Zilliqa starts to run, the other smart contract platforms start to run as well. So understand the market cycles. Don't go all in on one coin that you don't necessarily know too much about. No, you need to have some diversification. But like I said earlier, don't be spread too thin. I do 10 altcoins max that I look to flip. But, diversify within the different sectors. So those are my 7 tips to maximize your gains with cryptocurrency. I hope that you did enjoy them. So this video was to aware you of very common mistakes that need to be avoided if you want to make the maximum amount of profit in the cryptocurrency markets. Don't make these mistakes. Learn from the mistakes of others. Secure the bag. Take profit, all right? Take your unrealized gains into realized gains. Go enjoy your life. Don't be spread too thin among, 100 different altcoins. No, don't make these mistakes. And if you did like this video, make sure you hit the like button down below. And I want to hear your thoughts on this topic as well. Comment down below if 1, you've made these mistakes, or 2, you've seen other people make these mistakes and be absolutely devastated because they did so. And also, if you are new to Crypto Empire, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and make sure you have all bell notifications turned on as well. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and we will see you in the next video.